What is good, my nasty ass wrestlers? If you guys don't know me, my name's Isaac and I post a new video here on my wrestling channel as often as I can. So hit that bell button so you know when I post a video. A little side note, you guys, I fuck with all of you. We just hit 630 subscribers. On that road to 700, gang. If you guys want to play PlayStation with me, here's my username. Feel free to add me and just hit me up and be like, hey, I saw you on YouTube. And I'll definitely play Fortnite with you or something. But as you can tell by the title of my video, today I'm talking about girl wrestlers and tips for girl wrestlers, okay? So when I started high school, we had the first girl wrestler on our team. Like the first one in my school's history. There's a lot of things that come with the territory of wrestling on an all-boys team as a girl. And you have to be aware of it. You can't ignore it because it will probably happen and it will probably bother you. People are going to talk shit about you because they think that you join the boys team only like to be with the guys. Some of the guys might talk shit about you and say you don't work as hard. Some of the guys might try to go easy on you, right? And this is all shit that you don't want to happen. So you need to notice it and nip it in the bud, okay? If you feel like a guy's going easy on you, then you have to start beating the shit out of him. Little side note. Yeah. Tip number 2 is you are at a huge physical disadvantage. Alright, so you need to work twice as hard as everyone else. And I'm not just talking about the people in the room, I'm talking about your opponents, everyone, right? You have to work harder than everyone because the odds of, like, a boy... Alright, so if every practice you get, like, this much better, right? A boy will get, like, this much better. You know what I mean? So if it was a race, the boys just run faster. Okay? Your job to catch up to them is you have to run longer. Okay? You have to, like, try making it to 2 practices. Try eating right. Try running at night. You know what I mean? Lifting. Doing everything you need to. Working in the off season. Everything you need to bring yourself to that level. Because, like, even if you win the varsity spot, the odds of a younger person coming up and beating you are much higher, right? Especially if you're only going to practice and you're not doing anything else, right? It's going to be a lot tougher for you to maintain that varsity spot. Tip number 3, practice is meant to be hard. The harder practice is, the better it was, okay? So if after practice you're drenched in sweat and you're like panting and you're contemplating suicide, you know what I mean? That was a good practice, right? If you end practice and like you're hype, you're ready, you have another like 3 rounds in you, you aren't even like tired yet, then that was an awful practice, okay? Like if you find yourself sitting, if you find yourself like not working, holding in the collar tie, terrible. You want to go towards the pain. You want to go towards like the exhaustion, okay? And this goes in with my 4th tip. Go towards the pain, okay? I've seen, like, not just girls, I've seen a lot of people, like, when they get cross-faced, they'll try to go with it and, like, have it, like, roll off of them. But if you feel pain in a wrestling match, that means someone else is trying to inflict their will to you. That means someone else is trying to do something to you. So 9 times out of 10, when you feel something painful, you want to go towards it, right? If you feel someone banging on your head, you want to bring your head up. You want to fight that. If you feel someone cross-facing you, you want to look into the cross-face, okay? Like, letting, like, the things roll off of you just so, like, you don't feel, like, that pain is terrible wrestling. Terrible wrestling. You get put out of position. You get set up easier. You get, like, you know what I mean? Terrible position. That's just completely wrong. Completely wrong. So instead, when someone cross-faces you, you look into it, okay? Keep that in mind. Tip number 5 or 6, I don't know. Tip number 5, you have to work on your explosive movements, your ability to like expend energy in a quick like second. You know what I mean? You want to be able to like just fire off like certain movements, like a shot, or like your ability to switch from a shot to a double leg, or your ability to throw a leg up and go for a high crotch, or you know what I mean? You like these all have to be like really tight, really like finely tuned. For guys, it's gonna be easier. It's gonna take less work. It's gonna take less actual work, right? In order for you to be able to go from a single leg to a double leg to picking them up and dropping them. You know what I mean? For a girl, because they don't have like the steroids that our nuts are to like make them faster and stronger, you need to drill it. You need to work at it constantly. All right, and you need to be athletic. You have to be lifting. You have to be like doing compound workouts daily to make up for the nuts you don't have, especially if you're going against a boy for like the varsity spot. And then tip number 6 is work your legs. Work riding legs. All right, if you can ride legs, riding legs is like one of like the best positions to work on if you're not strong. You know what I mean? Because you can maintain control and it's like hard to get out of. It doesn't require a lot of strength and it makes the person on bottom real tired. So you want to work on your ability to get in and out of legs, like understand when your hips are getting too high that you need to bail or you need to reset, right? There's a ton of things you can go for. A guillotine, a banana split, a Turk, like there's a ton of shit that you can go for from riding legs. And I think that especially for girls who don't have like the upper body strength that guys do, this is probably like the best position. Alright, so if you guys like my video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I've never been a girl, so if this video helped you, comment down below if I'm missing anything. Let me know. If you guys have any ideas for videos, let me know. I fuck with all of you. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.